Hi guys, it's Lauren here again. I thought I'd drop my second video a little bit earlier because I've just been really feeling this, vlog thing, I guess. I'm really enjoying it, and the amount of feedback and support and love and encouragement that I've had from so many people is just amazing. I just really hope that I am, helping people. Like, that's why I started this whole thing. And it's just, I've had people who I don't even know message me and say, you're such an inspiration. I've had work colleagues, I've had my friends, I've had my family just all say, that they're really proud of me, and they're really just positive. And yeah, so anyway, I'm back again. Hi. um as you know, my name is Lauren. I was diagnosed with not bipolar, where I say that, Spina Bifida. That's the one. When I was a baby, and I have lived with it my entire life, so I don't know any different. So anybody who wants to turn around and be like, so what was it like before you had Spina Bifida, wouldn't have a clue. I was still in my mum's belly. So what I wanted to really touch base with, or touch the surface of today, is mental health and Spina Bifida. So as I said in my previous video, I've dealt with depression, anxiety, a lot of my adult life, not so much when I was a teenager or a kid, just too busy worrying about, school, my friends, and, all that fun stuff when you're a little kid. Really wish I could be a little kid again. Life would be so much more easier. But anyway, not to dwell on life, because that's definitely not what I want to do. I'm really just wanting to, divulge into that. So I find that I go through a bit of a phase when I'm depressed. I find that when I get like a bit upset, it really affects my mood. So the slightest thing can make me upset. It could be, not feeling good enough to hang out with certain people, or it could be, feeling left out or isolated. It can be a comment that somebody says, like as a joke. It might be, oh, haha, you're a retard. That's one word that I hate, absolutely hate, and I work really hard to eliminate that out of my vocabulary. And so is my partner, Jamal. He's really tried very hard to eliminate that out of his vocabulary as well. I find that it's such a disgusting word. It's almost as disgusting to me as somebody saying, the C word, like see you next Tuesday. So for me, I really appreciate when people, are aware of it, not necessarily stopping themselves from saying it, but saying, hey, I really realize that, you don't like that word, and, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, so I'm trying, I guess, really hard not to, dwell on things. But anyway, the reason I'm talking about this at the moment is I've been really feeling it over the last couple of days, especially, because Jamal's in Tassie, and, well, he flies back tonight. So by the time I post this video, he's probably going to be in Brisbane. But, he's in Tassie at the moment visiting a mate of his, which I'm all for. I'm a big believer in, getting away from everything and just reflecting and, having a bit of time to yourself. But anyway, I keep getting off topic, so I do apologize. I've just been really feeling down, and not so much, sorry, I'm just going to move the camera, not really like down as in, depressed or wanting to hurt myself or anything like that, but just feeling really frustrated, like angry at myself, like, why do you feel this way? You shouldn't feel this way. And really just, it's like, it's almost like I'm a punching bag for myself, an emotional punching bag. That's the best way to describe it. And I guess to give you an example, one of the things that really upset me is, feeling like I'm not doing anything right. And that's, not eating healthy, or, not doing as much as I think I'm doing at work. Like, even though I know, deep down inside, like, I'm not, doing any differently to anybody else, but that's where I draw the line in the sand, is I'm different to everybody else. And I'm, finding that struggle to not compare myself to other people, especially like, might be like a girl at work, for example, might be wearing something that I wish I could wear, like, oh wow, she's wearing heels. And then, all of a sudden I'm comparing myself to everything that she does, like, oh, she's a better, speaker on the phone than I am, she's a better typer on the phone than I am. And, not saying that I do that at all. Like, so anyone who's watching, work colleague wise, please don't think that I think myself less of you guys, because I don't. You guys are like a second family, and, I wouldn't want anyone to think that I think less of myself because of them, because it's not true. But that's just an example of what I may feel. And I guess, when you beat yourself up about things like that, it really drags you down. It just becomes who you are as a person. You think less of yourself. You become, more socially awkward and, isolated. I'm very, very lucky where I don't really need that many friends. I've got, quite a few good friends, like, especially the two girls I live with, Jade and Lara. Shout out to them. Hello, girls. You're probably thinking, what the fuck? They have really, really helped with my social aspect in life. Like, I do a lot of things with them. I have a good relationship with both of the girls. I could really talk about anything to them. Very, very lucky, because my best friend of 10 years, who I won't name because, I still like to wish her well and I would never want to drag her down. But, we were really close, and it just got to a point where we grew apart. She's living her life, I'm living my life. And I think when you've got a disability like Spina Bifida, it's really hard to find people that accept you for you. Sometimes you think, oh, they're just my friend out of pity, or they're trying to get something out of me. I've had boyfriends in the past say, no, I'm ashamed of you, Lauren. I don't want to be seen out in public with you, Lauren. I don't want to hold your hand. I don't want to call you my girlfriend. And, that really does hinder, and I've had family members, like, they know who they are. They'll probably turn around and go, I never meant it. And I know that they don't mean it, but it still hurts when they might turn around and go, oh, I wish that, you were normal, or, you did walk normally, or anything like that. So, yeah, just, I guess, be mindful of that when you're around people who have a disability. Just, second guess what you're saying. Really, really think about it. Just making sure that you're not hurting that person, because we are a little bit more sensitive than, the average Joe. Not that there is an average Joe anymore. Like, everyone's a bit of average Joe. So, yeah, it's just, I guess it's just being mindful. It's probably the best word to describe it. And I guess when you're dealing with anxiety, depression, I guess any type of mental illness that comes along with spina bifida, it's just a matter of realizing that you're not any different than anyone else, and you are capable of so many things. Anything that you set your mind to, you can do. And I guess, for me, it was just getting over that initial anxiety of doing something right or doing something wrong. It's like, just do it. Just go ahead and do it. And I just wanted to make it a bit of a shorter one tonight because I don't want to spend too much time, giving advice. I believe that everyone is capable of doing what they want to do, but just take it on board. Everyone is able and willing if they set their mind to it. So I'm going to leave you guys now because I just wanted to do a short video. And as you can see, the hair is still there and the nose piercing is slowly but surely getting better. But yeah, anyway, peace.